a great day when you're hanging around. Nothing's ever gonna bring me down. Good times are coming our way. Whenever, wherever, whatever today.
Today is going to be a great day. I am Nikki G, your host. Welcome to the Lone Doctrine, the food for thought exploration station, and your place in making today better than yesterday. We keep it short, simple, actionable, and practical. Change, change, change. How does that word make you feel? Every month here at the Lone Doctrine, we pick a topic, and this month's topic is change. That word, for many, can come with a lot of different feelings. Could be good, could be needed, could be bad, could make you feel really anxious. How did you feel? Now, this isn't your therapeutic question you get from a therapist asking, so, how does that make you feel? It's really examining the thoughts, feelings, and approach you're taking when it comes to change. Today, let's explore just that, the different approaches to change. First, if you are about to experience change that might be a little or a lotta scary, yes, sometimes I make up words, remember this. There's a part of the mind that's referred to as the lizard brain. Sounds strange, but it's our most instinctual part of the brain that has existed from the earliest explorations known to man/women. This part of your brain is solely concerned with surviving. In fact, it has a hard time sorting through the new high-paced, over-distracting world we live in, so it starts to engage even when we don't really need it to. This part of our brain, because of this modern world, is fatigued. So, as you start to embark on something new or something changes in your life, your lizard brain might be saying, danger, danger, stranger, danger. This part of our brain is necessary when it comes across real dangers such as navigating a treacherous road, hiking up dangerous mountains, and things where our well-being is more in direct correlation with real danger. In today's world, unfortunately, this part of our brain is firing like a broken car alarm that is just annoying and unnecessary. It's then we can take a beat and realize that although our mind might be freaking out, the change more likely than not is approachable, is possible. I feel like my life has been through massive change the last few years. We all have constant change if you think about it, but the last few years I've been met with changing my work, losing friends, sickness, disease, loss of loved ones. It's been a whirlwind of heartache and change to the point where I just felt lost. I now give you permission, because sometimes it needs to be heard, not from a place of authority, but from a fellow human who really cares about you, that in times of change, it's okay to feel lost and not have it all together. More importantly, take a moment, because sometimes in this feeling of uncertainty, we can spiral in all sorts of unhealthy directions. There's value in sitting with your emotions and facing them and then pushing through. Sometimes you need that silent period. Sometimes you need a moment, and you are deserving of that time. You have permission to just breathe. Dealing with change can sometimes be uncomfortable, scary, and really stressful. So let's explore 7, my favorite number, actionable and practical ways to approach change. These actionable steps can help if you're finding it hard to cope with change, if you're resisting change, or if you're just feeling out of control, overwhelmed, or lost. So number 1, think things through and ask, what's the worst that can happen? We're often scared of change because we're afraid of the unknown. And a good way to deal with the unknown is to think things through carefully. Imagine all the different possible outcomes and then decide what would be your best and worst case scenarios. Write them down if that helps. And another great strategy is to think about the last time you were faced with a big change and got through it. Remember how scary it was starting high school or learning to drive. Sometimes it's not as bad as it seems at first, and it may just take a little time to get used to. Number 2, ask yourself how much you can control. When a big change occurs, it's important to figure out how much control over the situation you really have. Understanding your role and how much you can change can help you put things into perspective. For example, if you just moved out of a home, there are many small things you can do to make the process easier. Make a to-do list and check each item off when you complete it. Number 3, accept and reframe. If the unwanted change is beyond your control, try taking a reflective approach. Accepting that there are things beyond your control and choosing to be comfortable with that fact is likely to bring greater peace of mind than waging an unwinnable war. View change as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than a setback, even if you have to fake it till you make it. Number 4, celebrate the positives. Even though it can be a tough ask at times, focusing on the positives can really help you manage change. While the positive aspects of a situation might not be obvious to begin with, it's worth seeking them out, no matter how small they might be. For example, if you moved recently, you might be away from your friends, but it's also a great way to learn how to be more independent. Try to make the best of the situation. You can still call and write those friends and plan to visit them. Number 5, take action. If the unwanted change is within your control, take an active approach to dealing with it. Try some problem-solving techniques or set some goals to proactively address any challenges. Focusing on the problem at hand, developing a plan of action, and then asking for advice are useful active strategies. And number 6, manage your stress. Easier said than done. Improving your ability to handle stress will go a long way to helping you deal with change. Try practicing mindfulness or meditation or engaging in other relaxation techniques. Find what works for you. And last but not least, seek support. It's perfectly normal to feel overwhelmed if the change you're facing is really big or there's too much change happening all at once. This is when it might be best to seek support. Consider asking friends or family for help or just emotional support. Or you can look at some options for getting professional help. Whether you're coping with your TV series ending or dealing with something more serious, there's always others in similar situations and professionals available to help. If you're in the middle of change at this very moment, the type of change that has made you feel lost or feel uncertain, all the emotions, take these things as a seed to start supporting you through this time. I know, personally, sometimes hearing all of these things and other people giving you all the advice in the world, even with good intent, can seem overwhelming. It can seem like a lot, and sometimes it makes you just want to shut down. Recognize that feeling, feel it, but then realize you may just need to listen and slowly put these ideas into action when you're ready. I know it's a lot easier to succumb to the darkness. That change can sometimes seem like a lot of work, and it's easier said than done, but you are worth it. You are here for a reason, and your light deserves to shine. As cheesy as that may sound, there's nothing more true. So as you experience change, which you will, take it step by step, and sometimes moment by moment. You are here to do amazing things, and it's time to make your life the best life. If you found value in the Lone Doctrine, or if you believe in our mission, we would be so grateful for your support. We've partnered up with Patreon, a place where you as a supporter can become a patron in helping us stay on air and keep fighting the good fight. By becoming a Patreon, you make today better than yesterday. Visit patreon.com/Lone Doctrine, patreon.com/Lone Doctrine, or the link in the show notes. There's a great quote, "Be a fountain, not a drain," and we hope to be able to continue to be your fountain of food for thought. The exchange in your support not only results in good vibes, but anything and everything goes towards the betterment of our mission. Thank you so much for your consideration, and an extra thank you to our current Patreons, and we hope to see you over at patreon.com/Lone Doctrine. Thank you so much for your consideration in becoming a patron of the Lone Doctrine. And if you have 30 seconds, we would also love if you could go over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a review. Truth be told, the reviews help the crazy internet ways and algorithms so other people in need can find us. The more reviews we have, the more people we can reach out to with our mission of making today better than yesterday. So an extra thank you for your consideration and your time. And remember, until next time, keep fighting the good fight.